Hello everyone, Richard here for more Panzer Corps Ultimate Mode. For Belgorod, I tried some things. I didn't make a lot of progress. I don't know if a marginal victory is possible on this map. 12 turns is a major problem. I tried swinging out this way as hard as I could, and it just feels like I get slowed down quite a bit. If I overcommit armor on this side, I may not quite have enough on this side. I've tried pushing up along the river, which is probably what they intended for you to do, but I can get up into this region, but, closing in on these locations, very iffy. I think Bricata will find a way to grab this. I don't know if he'll find a way to grab that. So, I don't have any brilliant innovations here. I don't know what to say. I couldn't find a way to approach this map and not have issues. So, just kill things. We'll see how that goes. A lot of AA on this map. On the other side of the river. That really slows things down. It's actually really dangerous to bring your Air Force because the anti-aircraft is everywhere. But if you are smart, you can still use it. You just have to be careful. Oh, I should also mention, while this is happening, I forgot to upgrade my infantry, and I didn't do that until after Oral. So I'm playing with inferior infantry, so that was definitely a plus move on my part. Making things as hard as possible for me, that is what I'm good at. You'll also notice that my ogre strength is virtually non-existent on units that you would normally see it. Most of my ogre strength is on airplanes, anti-aircraft, some infantry, and artillery. And that's so I don't break soft cap. So one of the issues I'm worried about is I am really behind on prestige compared to Bricata. So if I have any hope at all of surviving 1944, I need to save my prestige for when I really need it. So I'm keeping the overstrength back for as long as I can get away with it. And I have to admit, the Tigers have been doing really, really well, even on Ultimate Mode. I can't complain about that. The Stugs have performed far beyond my expectations as well. I cannot complain about my Stugs. So what you're seeing here is I'm just killing things. I don't really care if I completely wipe them out. All that matters is kills, kills, kills. I'm damaging that tank so it doesn't hit my anti-aircraft. Oh, I did it again. Let me stop. Way too fast. Here comes the Air Force. I think this map would be a lot more fun if the enemy actually came out to play with me. But they just kind of sit there most of the time, and that's actually why the map is so hard. If the enemy was active, I think a marginal victory would be possible, is another way of putting it. But because you have to go to the enemy, well, good luck. I do sneak around and grab some extra hexes, and I did get the capturable unit. That's basically all I accomplished. Like, what if these guys just came down to play with me? That would actually be better. Because there'd be more opportunities for kills and so on. This is also the last scenario I'm playing with Stugs. Who says Stugs struggle killing infantry? I find Stugs are very good at cleaning them up. So I'm damaging the artillery so they won't attack my artillery. And I can farm them for kills. You'll see my perspective is changing when I get to 1943. There's different... You know, achieving impossible things is less important, and what's more important is killing things. Because there's simply too many units, realistically, for me to hope that I can get crazy victories. Maybe Bricado will prove me wrong, but I'm skeptical. I think I get Kittle to 3 stars on this map, which is nice. A lot of, you know, getting your fighters to 3 stars is a big achievement. I think, oh, yeah, I did that so that infantry would be very weak in case it attacked. Got a movement hero. That's my brand new Tiger. And a movement hero on a brand new Tiger is really nice. I think that's my favorite hero for a Tiger. And I'm just trying to kill things, which is... I was thinking about sneaking across the river there. I think this was like my 3rd or 4th attempt on this map. I really don't know. I feel like the options don't exist on this one. It's just a really large distance with no hope of getting up there in 12 turns is the problem. Since I damaged that anti-aircraft, I felt comfortable moving my Air Force in. I'm sending paratroopers to go get the capturable unit, which I had to reload 1 turn for because I didn't realize that there were paratroopers in there. And paratrooper on paratrooper action does not favor the attacker. Especially since the paratrooper is entrenched. Yeah, I mean, all these units are just, like, moving around and not doing anything. And normally, on Rommel, you're okay with that. But in Ultimate Mode, it's not good. That's Pine, getting some nice XP. I believe he gets to 2 stars. No, he was already 2 stars. He's very close to 3 after this. I mean, seriously, look at these stugs. They're so good at cleaning up. So Soren, what he did is he broke that on turn 1, that X, which gave him like a hyper-accelerated approach up the river. I had no idea how to do that, though. in this situation. Maybe Bricata will figure something out. Because I did it in 3 turns, and now obviously my focus was different. I distributed my units in different places. I kind of wanted to control this river in the south, because I thought there was excellent kill farming opportunities. But if you're going for a marginal, this is not the way to do it. But my experiments have proven fruitless. My 88 gun is approaching 1,500 kills. It's honestly a little sick how powerful it is. I also want to kill the bridge engineer so I don't have to worry about that obnoxiousness. It's cloudy, and I put Rudel over that and hope that that other anti-aircraft doesn't hurt me. Then the AI does some weird stuff. They're shifting everything north. It would almost be better if they did that right away, then you could cross the river in the south. And then try to wrap up the enemy that way. But they delayed doing it, so that option isn't really available. And then this, like, T-34 is super obnoxious. Now I'm trying to cross the river because I don't know what else to do. Look at those stugs. Damn. Then of course the artillery got lucky. Now I'm guarding this bridge. And with the Tigers moving north, you know, I don't have to worry about armor so much. Now the airplanes are within the vicinity of my anti-aircraft, which is nice. So now we got a KV-1C, I think? Yeah, my Stug, even on the river, was not having an easy time. Yeah, and the tanks refused to attack. That was kind of annoying. The enemy spent a long time retreating, which makes this map really hard. Another hero on a Tiger. There isn't a lot that's safe for me to bomb, so that's why I concentrate my planes in the same area. Yeah, you can see since the AI is moving up north, I'm moving up north with them. This is the turn I reloaded for. And then it was fine after that. I just needed to do a lot of damage on one of the turns. So there's just more farming opportunities. I mean, it looks like, on turn 7, things look okay. But there is a lot of bullshit between you and the final objectives. Means, I'm blasting through the lines. It's not like the enemy armor is super crazy. So it looks like the air defenses disappeared. there. I think Brigado will bring more ground units that might help. I'm using a very air-heavy approach because it's easier to get experience on air units, and I like having backup for both tanks and airplanes for later in the war. And if a fighter wants to screw around on my paratroopers, that's fine. Finally an ambush. Totally crushed that tank. I mean, you know, I'm making reasonable progress. You might think at this point, like, it's perfectly possible to get the marginal victory. My flanks are secure. Oh, another ambush. Nice. So if you're wondering why I was so passive, I had experimented with getting more aggressive and it didn't pay off, so I kept my controlled killing approach. I mean, you know, I got 2 more turns, so it seems like, okay, 2 more objectives seemed reasonable. So let's see how my Tiger does against the KV. Very well, in my opinion. That's my inexperienced Tiger, too. My god, look at my studs. My studs do not care that this is Manstein in effect. My Stug was kicking ass. Look at this. No, I didn't even have to reload for that either. That was just my Stug being amazing. With no air defenses, I can now bomb these things. And then I made a mistake of putting helmet length a little too close. So he took some damage there. Yeah, I'm gonna snatch all that free stuff. Boop. So, I mean, I definitely think it's possible to get the airfield with a more aggressive strategy. But I needed 1 more turn. Nice. Another hero. I even get that hex because the artillery moved out. You know, I was kind of passive, but I mean, I killed a lot of units, ultimately. kind of gave up on the airfield. You know, it doesn't even give you a marginal victory to get it, so didn't feel worth it. Really, really unlucky roll there. More prestige I snatched. I'm just damaging everything as much as possible, so my studs might be left alone. So, if we look at the destruction, with a little more luck I would have been able to kill that, but on this entire sector, this is all that's left. You can see why, you know, I see a KV, 2 KV-1Bs, this looks tricky to break through. But if we look at the air, I almost wiped out the Air Force. With a little more luck I would have done it, which is pretty impressive. And then in terms of armor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You know, there wasn't that much armor left. I think I did a pretty good job. Took out a lot of anti-air as well. He's almost 1 star. So I killed a lot of units. I also grabbed a bunch of prestige that was just ripe for the taking. I even got this hex. So this region looked really hard to reach. Okay, this is Belgorod. Until next time, Richard out.